48 grams of oatmeal. We got our boiled eggs, 6 grams of protein apiece. Our old-fashioned whole grain oats. And it's the calm before the storm, baby. The calm before the storm. I don't like my oatmeal all clumpy. I like mine more on the watery side. Add our half serving of peanut butter. See, I know how to make oatmeal taste delicious. That's what's wrong with people. They'll say oatmeal is boring and all they eat is fucking oatmeal. You gotta put the peanut butter. You gotta put the strawberries. Gotta add your sweeteners, your cinnamon. You gotta make it interesting. Pop this in the microwave. We got our oats fresh out the microwave. Peanut butter all melted and creamy. Put a little bit of ground cinnamon up in there. Yeah, we don't like bland oatmeal. We don't eat bland oatmeal over here. You gotta spice it up. Put some ground cinnamon. A little bit of sucralose sweetener. 0 sugar, of course. That's all you need. Mix that on up. And we can't forget the strawberries. Great source of antioxidants. Eat your fruit every day, people. Get them vitamins, them nutrients you need. You gotta add some type of fruit to make your oatmeal interesting. Add some raisins, some prunes, some grapes, some blueberries. You know what? And that ain't enough. I want another one. So can't none of y'all tell me that oatmeal is boring. You can't tell me it's bland. You gotta make it unbland. Let's add these raisins for the flavor. Hold up. We cutting. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. The most important tool to cut weight. Track all your food. We cutting, y'all. Almost forgot. Add a half a serving. Got our eggs. Red Hot Original. Hot sauce for the boss. It's just the calm before the storm, y'all. Before we fuck up these legs. Hit some squats. As you can see, we've made it to the domain of gains. What I'll do with my squats is I will warm up with the bar first, get the joints all lubricated and the muscle fibers warmed up. Then I'll throw 135 on the bar, warm up with that. Then I'll slap 185 on there, basically easing my way up to working weight. But today I won't be showing you those sets because as you can see, we're hopping straight into big business, baby. I'm loading up 260 on the bar. I'm gonna go all the way to failure and see how many reps I can do with this weight. I track all of my numbers to make sure that I progressively gain strength. So last month I was able to squat 250 pounds for 11 reps. Now we got 260 pounds on the bar, so let's see what I can do with this. Barbell squats are absolutely the mother of all exercises. It's the very best thing that you can do in regards to strength and size for the lower body. As some of you may already know, working out produces testosterone. And out of all exercises, barbell squats produce the greatest amount of testosterone. Shoes off per usual because you want a flat surface when you squat and you want to wear some Vans or some Converses. So you know I couldn't squat in the Air Maxes, of course. If you've been paying attention to my previous videos, then you already know the routine on how to breathe when squatting. But just in case you are new here, when you're at the top right here, you want to breathe in, breathe out on the way up. Now this right here is where the true muscle and strength gains are made, my people. When you gotta pause mid-set to recollect yourself, that's where the true gains are made, where the true muscle is built. When your legs are shaking, when you wanna put down the bar, but you still muster up the effort to get those last 2 or 3 reps. Big improvements. Big improvements. It's truly a beautiful thing to be able to gain strength while I lose weight, because as you may know, in a caloric deficit, you have less energy. So hopefully this strength increase continues as I continue to cut weight. I think the key to it is getting in a lot of protein. So I'm 160 pounds, I get in 160 grams of protein a day. along with eating the right amount of fruits and veggies. We need those vitamins to fuel us. After squats, I went to find me a mat to roll out so that I could perform my knee jump high-low movement for explosive power. I did 3 sets of this. Not only are knee jumps a great movement for explosive power, but it's great for balance and coordination, which a lot of us younger gym bros tend to neglect. But as we get older, our center of balance tends to diminish. So plyometric movements like these can really help you stay sharp and on point as you age so that you aren't falling all over the goddamn place. And as you can see, now I'm progressing in the movement by adding in the jump squat at the end. If you cannot yet perform the jump squat, that is a-okay. You can just keep doing the knee jump movement with no jump squat at the end. You'll see a lot of professional athletes doing this movement right here. But as I explained earlier, this movement has many benefits that will help the general population as well, such as balance, coordination, things that are going to become really important as we get older. Now, if you are a complete beginner to physical fitness and you cannot perform this movement at all, that's a-okay as well. I'm actually going to make a video on how to progress to be able to do this movement if you can't do it at all. But I will share one tidbit with you that I'm going to share in that video, and it's going to be that you have to improve your core strength. This hanging knee raise exercise is really going to help with that. So I went and found me a bar to hang on to show you guys. Think about the movement I was actually doing with the knee jump. I was exploding up and bringing my knees up to my chest, which is exactly what I'm doing with this hanging knee raise, which is why I say this ab exercise right here will help you build the foundation to be able to do the knee jump. Not only is this movement great for building strength within the core, but it is great for getting those abdominal muscles to pop for the summer. Now, say you're a complete beginner and you can't even do this movement right here, the hanging knee raise. That's okay. I have alternatives for everybody. So what I want you to do is lay out your mat, get on the floor, and do the same movement on your back. It's going to train the exact same muscles, and it's going to build the abdominal muscles to the point to where you can hop on that bar and do the hanging knee raises. After training the abdominals, I trenched my way over to the machine area so that I could find this handy dandy hamstring curl machine for us to get some blood pumping to the hammies. This machine right here will give you one of the greatest pumps that you can achieve in the gym. It's something about volume training when it comes to legs. It's just very satisfying, to me at least, especially after doing some heavy-ass barbell squats or deadlifts. At least you know in the back of your head, okay, I got some hammy curls after this for the girls. And it's a lot less strenuous than those compound movements. Great finisher, amazing finisher. So with this exercise, you don't really want to load up on weight. You want to get it at a weight to where you can rep this out for about 15 to 20 reps. This is not a strength exercise. This is a hypertrophy-based exercise, meaning muscle toning and muscle building. You want to focus on that mind-muscle connection. You want to build an intimate connection with those weights. In all seriousness, what I mean by that is you want to slow down and focus on the muscle fibers being engaged. Really envision that in your mind with each rep. And last but certainly not least, what I did was stomped over to that calf raise machine to get me a nice calf pump. But with these, the same principle applies, in that you want slow and controlled reps. Going slow on the way down and pausing at the top to engage the muscles is how you perform this movement with maximum efficiency. And you're gonna see me drop the weight here in a second to do a nice little drop set. Drop sets are really a great way to pound on the volume, especially for those smaller muscles like calves, biceps, triceps, to where you can't go super duper heavy when training those muscles, but you can get really intense by adding in a few drop sets. And sadly, my people, we have reached the end of the video. If you found anything in this video entertaining or informative, please drop a like, and if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help a brother out.